Episode 6. This is episode 6. Yes. What are you looking for in a guy? What do you want in your dream partner? What do you want in that man? You really have to know. Otherwise, anybody can just come and sing you I love yous and do 1, 2, 3 things, and then you're head over heels without knowing, is this person compatible with me? You remember the first episode I said you have to know yourself. Is this person compatible with my core values? Is this someone I see myself with long term? Does this person complement my beliefs? Is this someone I can grow with? What am I looking for? So know what you want in the other person. Like I say, have a list literally. Yeah, and there's nothing as petty. Put everything there. You want a romantic, there are things we ignore like romance. You want a romantic man, someone who will go out of their way for you, someone who will surprise you, someone who will tell you all those wonderful things. You really have to know the kind of man you're looking for. I said this, we have wounds. Our childhood wounds. We have maybe past trauma, things you went through in your other relationships, things you went through in your childhood. For example, like I give an example. If in your childhood you were neglected, or you were scared and fearful, and so it means in your relationship you need a guy who will make you feel safe. You need a guy who is, if you had emotionally unavailable parent, you need a guy who will soothe that wound by being available. So before you even know what you're looking for in a guy, you also have to know yourself, to know the guy for that woman, right? So what are you looking for? Who is the man of your dream? Sometimes I say you need to even see him somewhere in the back of your head. How does he talk? How does he treat you? How is his life? What are some of the things he believes in? You need to know some of those things, so that even when he comes along, you will realize, by the way, this is my guy. This is the guy I wanted. This is the guy I've been preparing for. This is the guy I've been waiting for. Know the kind of guy you're looking for. And on the same note, I say this, you guys know I keep saying this. You have to be the woman for that guy on that list. You have to be the woman that man would go for. You cannot keep saying, I want a man who's financially stable. I want a man who is, and you're out here, you do never know how to manage finances. You can't keep a job. You are terrible. You are full of debt everywhere. You're terrible with money. Your money managing skills are, are needed and all that. You also have to be that. I want a man who travels. I want a man. Utapatana. Where will you meet this man if you're constantly in the village? You were born in Nyeri. You went to primary school in Nyeri. You went to high school in Nyeri. You went to university in Nyeri. You are dating a man in Nyeri. You're working in Nyeri. You've always been in Nyeri. But I want a man who I want a man, what do you want? Then you have to be the woman for that man. So at least panda ndege, take flights so you can also meet them up there in the flights. Yeah, travel so you can see how different people behave, how even women are treated differently. Don't just stay in your village dreaming. You can come out here and actualize your dream. Actually, there's nothing wrong with Nyeri, by the way. This is just an example I'm giving. So some of the things that are important in terms of looking for what you want. Have your bare minimums or non-negotiables. For example, about religion. If you're a Christian and it's important for you to date a Christian because maybe you want to be in a Christian marriage, then please, you need to know that. If you want him to be a provider, you need to know that, so that when you find a guy who tells you, Mimi, I don't believe women should just be provided for, or they tell you they've not had a job for the last 5 years, or they are still living with their mother, then this is not for me, the guy for me. Have your bare minimums, your non-negotiables. Those are things you need to know. And there's something that we call dating with purpose, and I've written about that here in my book. And dating with purpose is dating knowing what you're looking for and what you're bringing. Being specific. Instead of you're just sitting there waiting for anybody. You don't even know what qualities you want in a guy. You don't have any deal breakers, no bare minimums, non-negotiables. For you, anything goes. People will come and manifest and give you anything in the name of this is a relationship or this is love. And you will take it because you don't know what you're looking for. You settle for anything. So I'm talking about this in the chapter where I talk about dating and relationships. Get a copy of this book and read it. You will understand what I'm talking about. So have direction in your relationships. Narrow down your search. You can't just be in the ocean, anything goes, nani mwingine. Know what you're looking for. Women, actually, men are hunters, but we are choosers. We choose. You know, another lady was telling me, no one has approached me in the last 1 year. I think maybe you're going to the wrong places. You don't look like a single woman, or there's something you're not doing right. You're walking around here, or maybe you're still dating other guys in the meantime, waiting for your dream guy. Don't do that. Don't let someone hold that place, because you walk out here, even when single guys maybe say hi to you, you're not even in that space, because you're gonna come to as much as that person is holding a space for your ideal guy. There's something you're not doing right, and you need to come to me for coaching, by the way. If you're that person who says, I look good, I've worked on myself, but I'm not finding anybody, no one is saying hi to me, maybe you're going to the wrong places, or you don't look like a single person. There's something, or it's your energy. There's something somewhere. If you're a single woman, you need to be out here like nobody's business. Look beautiful, go for parties, go for events, go for networking things, go to the gym. You can't just be in your house and then keep telling me no one is hitting on you, especially if you work remote, you work from home. Yes. So know what you're looking for, so you can narrow the search, so you don't fall for any dick and hurry, so that you have the power. I can choose, because the people who have the power to choose are the people who know they have options, and they're the people who know what they want and what they don't want, so they can choose what they want. Yeah. Know what you're looking for in your partner, and be the partner for that person. No, by the way, if I want a guy who looks good, who works out, who does that, you can't just walk around with baby fat, if you have a child. Or if you want a guy who looks good, who smells nice, who travels, who goes to the best restaurants, you also have to know how to behave when you go to fine dining. You want to be taken, I want a guy who will take me on nice dinners. You also have to know how to walk in heels, how to look like those women. You can't be walking every day in sneakers and jeans, and then nataka mtu ananipeleka fine dining. Those fine dining guys are also looking for a woman like that, like them, right? Yes. So bye guys, see you episode 7.